Well, hello, football fans, and in particular TCT Tiger and Big Ten football fans. We're back to our mode here following the fictitious Twin Cities Tech Tigers, and we're doing some recruiting here. We've got a few 4-stars on our board, and looking them over, Nick Edwards is one of them here, but also this Shedrick Evans, and we're going to talk to him now first and foremost here, give him some time here, and gain some interest in him possibly coming to our campus here. Kirk Lumpkin, the same thing. He's an athlete there out of Hastings, Minnesota, so he would be a hometown product here. Would love to keep him in state if possible. So doing some recruiting here once again with Lumpkin. And as you see, we spent quite a bit of time with him and made some headway there. And on we go to our showdown with the Michigan State Spartans. Once again here at TCF Stadium. Maybe they'll rename it TCT Stadium one day if the Tigers do well enough. But for now, it's just TCF Bank Stadium. And the Tigers get ready to storm out the tunnel once again to their home fans, which they do right here, led by Brett Cannon, the quarterback leader on this team, and the leader for the Michigan State Spartan defense is Greg Jones at linebacker. They'll have to work around him today when they have the ball. So Michigan State with the ball first here, and a quick hitter. A bit of a slant pattern here, going for a first down, even though there's heat on Kirk Cousins there, but he does get rid of the ball, and Sparty is happy with the goings-on early in this game. But the very next play, Sparty cannot be too happy about, because Cousins throwing over the middle, and that was ill-advised, because there is your stud linebacker Benson picking that ball off. He seems to be everywhere on the field here for the Tigers, and once again makes a big impact play, getting himself an interception here and turning the Spartans over. So Cannon and Bracken in the offense get out on the field, and Andre Bracken does take the first handoff here and gets himself good yardage, working around the blocks there and getting upfield for a first down run. So 3rd and 3 now. They play action from Bracken, and they hit the tight end, favorite target of Cannon's here, as he's throwing down here. I think he may have sustained a bit of an injury. Very next play, Larkin up top goes in for the touchdown, uncontested here. It's a nice pass from Cannon here. We'll just loft it over everyone here, and right into Larkin's hands for the touchdown. So you'll see an update here on our tight end. He's got elbow bursitis, and they're suggesting 2 quarters will let him rest instead of trying to play him through the injury. We figure we can go for that. So 7-0 Tigers to start this ball game, and Cousins back to work again for the Spartans, but taking too much time there to get the ball off, and he is sacked. A big sack for the Tiger defense there, as the crowd is pumped up about that. So Cannon's next chance out on the field here goes nowhere, and as you see, Jones and the defense, the Spartan defense, holding tight on this drive. So an upcoming punt here, trying to pin the Spartans deep in their own end, and looking for a, oh wow, just destroyed. And why he didn't call a fair catch, I don't know. And he was very lucky that his own player fell on that fumble, or it could have been a disaster for Michigan State. Here's a play that gets the Spartans upfield for a first down, getting them out of that terrible field position far enough to get away from their own goal line. So the first quarter ends, and it's 7-0 Twin Cities Tech Tigers in the lead. So second quarter now, and the Tiger defense getting right in there on that run play, stuffing the Spartans here on this down. So 3rd and 8 play now coming. Cousins got some time to throw, and he's going to find his man for a big gain, but look out, ball is loose. Beach recovers, he fumbles himself, it's on the ground again. Another Tiger falls on the ball, so another big turnover here, as you see a fumble after the big play.
The ball was all over the place there, but in the end it was the defense that came away with it.
So the Tiger fans thrilled with yet another turnover here, but hold on a second, because the booth wants to take an official review of this. What they're reviewing, I'm not exactly sure. It can't be the first fumble, because he was standing straight up when he fumbled. I think they're reviewing the second fumble on the play, the fumble where the TCT player fumbled it, which again really is just a matter of where to place the ball, because they recovered their own fumble. So after all that, Bracken heading off to the left again, and running for another tough first down, but that's where the drive will stall. So and yet another punt opportunity here, and this time the returner wants nothing to do with it, and this ball rests at the 2-yard line where the Tigers down it. So bad field position for Cousins and the Spartans offense, and they're not able to really get anything going. Got one first down, but the drive stalls here with 3 minutes left before the half. So Cannon handing off to Bracken once again, and he's got ample room over to the left. A big run down inside the red zone here. As you see the replay, Bracken kind of surprised at all the room he's got out there until he reaches the second level. So, but a costly holding call, and now it's 2nd and 20. And Cannon, I'm not exactly sure who he was throwing to on this play, because he kind of split the difference between his 2 receivers there, and hit a receiver who was wearing all white, which is no good on this play. So, an ill-advised pass by Cannon, his first mistake on the day. As you see, oh boy, Michigan State just avoiding disaster at their own goal line there with a little nonchalant screen pass. And here's a handoff to the fullback that's going to go nowhere. So they're going to have to punt out of the shadow of their own goalpost. So Cannon with a great opportunity here, but just a little too much air under this ball here. Had an open receiver and just did not deliver it to him in time. So a field goal attempt here just before the half is going to, oh my goodness, hit the upright and bounce out. So no points there. Had a chance to have a 10-0 lead, and instead they leave a little bit of time for the Spartans to see what they can do. And with just about a minute left, they can do a lot here as they hit a streaking wide receiver down the field, just kept out of the end zone at about the 1-yard line. They run their hurry-up offense, 1st and goal. The Tigers stunned by the long pass play and really not able to get much out there in way of stopping this goal line stand. So instead of a 10-0 lead, a big point swing in just a matter of 3 plays gets the Spartans tied and on the board now at 7-7. Quite a turn of events here, and the Michigan State fans who made the trip very happy about that. So that's your halftime score. We come at the start of the 3rd quarter. Tigers get the ball, and they've got their tight end back, and that's a good thing because Cannon feels a bit of comfort with him on the field there, being able to check to the shorter routes with him, and here he gets himself open with no problem with a linebacker on him, and he gets a nice first down for the Tigers there. So 2nd and 8 now, and play action once again. And this ball also had a bit of air on it, but Barnett's been able to make the catch and somehow avoid being decapitated on the play. Watch the big hit up around the head, but he hangs onto the ball. Very nice play. This drive results in a field goal. This one will actually be good here. Does not hit the upright, but instead splits them for a 10-7 lead. Tigers in the lead, 10-7. So now Michigan State back to work midway through the 3rd quarter. Cousins, oh boy, that was a dangerous pass with the coverage, but he gets it up over the defender's head for a nice first down. So 1st and 10 now, running a screen play, or was that to the tight end? But nonetheless, a huge fumble. Greer, the D-back, picks it up, and he might have a clear lane to the end zone. He does. Cousins isn't going to catch him, and he's in the end zone. Another huge turnover by the Spartans, this one directly killing them as it's taken all the way back to the end zone for a defensive touchdown. You'll see the replay here. Tight end stripped of the ball. Greer there as the recipient of a handout there, just picks it up and runs all the way back to the end zone for the touchdown. So the Tigers defense very opportunistic on this day. Got themselves a 17-7 lead, and a blitz leads in a sack here as they'll have 2nd and long after this first down play goes backwards here, as all Cousins can do is hang onto the ball as he goes to the turf. So 1st and 10 now, they are able to recover from that sack to get a first down, and yet another Cousins here. You see at 200 yards at this point. 13-17 is a pretty good day. But there's been just too many turnovers on Michigan State's side. So at the end of the 3rd quarter, 17-7 Tigers. Now the Spartans again on a drive here in 3rd and 1, and they got a decision as they're stopped. 4th and 1 now. They're going to go for it down 10 instead of kicking a field goal, and the defense stuffs them. It's a turnover. So they are not able to get any points. No touchdown, no field goal, nothing, and they still trail by 10. which is might be a deal breaker here, as Bracken is going to run off some clock and get a new set of downs here on this big run here. So now you're getting down to about 2 minutes left in the game, and another run by Bracken, killing even more clock. So this pitch to the right, and nobody's out there. They were looking for a run inside. Bracken's going to run a while until he's finally pushed out. He would have liked to have stayed in bounds there, but they'll take the big gain nonetheless. That's pretty much going to do it here, as he's all the way down to about the 22-23 yard line of Michigan State. On 3rd and 3 now. This one very close, depending on the spot, but they are given a first down, and boy, oh boy, that will just about do it. Michigan State out of timeouts. They get a backup running back, Pierre, getting a pitch and uncontested in the end zone there, so they do tack one more on for, well, for running up the score's sake, I guess, here. They're not passing or anything, but, you know, they've got the come-stop-us attitude here. 12 plays, 86 yards. Right when they needed to salt the game away, they absolutely did so. So a 24-7 win for the Tigers at home, convincing over Michigan State, showing why they are the number 14 team in the country at this point. And that's a victory that I believe will put them at 6-1 on the year, the only loss to Oregon so far. And the fans loving this one for sure, as the players will talk it over after this game. And you got your player of the game coming up here.
For Bracken, he gets the award for Player of the Game. For Michigan State, they'll drop to 5-3 with this loss. And for the Tigers, they improved their record to 6-1 with today's win.
So yet another Big Ten Conference win for the Tigers in their first year of play in the Big Ten. Come on back next time to see what happens next in this series here with the Tigers.